Hello and welcome to Stand Up on the Railway. Mark here again. Today's video is just a video on some landscaping work I've done on the layout recently. It's on the big embankment in the corner at the back of the layout. I've done most of the work on it over a few evenings. So hopefully the quality of this video is okay. If it's not, you have to excuse that because obviously the lighting's probably not the best when I was doing it, but hopefully it's good enough anyway. So without further ado, I'll show you what I've been up to. Right, well, I've touched in some areas on the embankments because if you remember before, hopefully if you've watched previous videos, that I've done the embankments about 2 or 3 times altogether. I can't remember, but watch previous videos and you'll see it in there. But yeah, when I took them out and put them back in and they were slightly reshaped, there was gaps, mainly along the edges. So there was a gap along here, there's a little gap there, and there was one there where there was no grass where I'd taken it out. But hopefully, as you can see now, I'll stop moving around, but I've touched back in and filled back in with static grass around there, the bottom of the embankment there, and I've done a bit there, so I filled that bit back in, and I filled in there because there's a rather large gap there. I mean, most of that will probably be covered again with the concrete plate layers hut, but I thought that I better touch it back in because the plate layers hut was leaving over anyway, and I thought it would touch it in and fill the area back in nicely. So I've done that as well. I should have seen a little gap there where I didn't quite do enough, so I may go over that, but then with time paint layers up there, if I put a bit of bush or lichen or something there, that will cover that up anyway. It's a bit gappy here, unfortunately, but again, I can probably stick a few bushes and that on there, and some clumps and that, and maybe some tufts. I've also, I'll get a swing around here, I've also filled in the bits around here and here where I scraped away what grass was there for the tunnel, so hopefully you can now see that's all filled in and looking a lot nicer. Yes, there's a daylight gap there. There is grass down there, but again, I'll probably stick a bush or a bit of lichen or something like that there to disguise that a bit more. So yeah, hopefully if the light is a bit better, bear in mind the windows coming in from windows you probably won't see, but anyway, yeah, hopefully you can see that's all filled in. And I've obviously gone along here and gone back over there, filled the edging around there. There is a little gap here still. I did paint it in the umber acrylic paint just to tone it down a bit. I've got to fill that in, but I've left it for now because I'm seriously thinking of scraping all this grass up here, because when you look against the rest of it, it looks rather flat. If I get the camera down, and you can hopefully see the grass on the embankments here is obviously all standing up and looks nice and neat, and obviously what I've done over there looks all nice and neat. But this bit here is looking rather flat. When you compare that, I mean, you compare it to the meadow area, you can see that's all sticking up, and the grass I recently did there, it's all sticking up. So I think I'm going to end up scraping all this bit off and doing it again, so that's why I haven't touched that bit in there. But anyway, I'll leave that here. Hopefully now, the next part of this video, you'll see me redoing that turn up the embankment. So I'm going to put some fencing on the bigger one, and then some on the smaller one, and then I'll do some bushes like etc., some wildflowers, some bluebells, and some trees at the end. So hopefully you'll see that look better. Oh, and I've got to do a wall again for behind the signal box, so I may do that actually before I stick anything on that one, but we'll see. I'll try and film a bit of it, but I might not. It might just be some still photos of progress, but we'll see. So here we are a while later. As you can see, the main embankment is now all detailed up, apart from maybe an odd couple of bits, but it is basically virtually done. I've also put some on this embankment as well, but I'll just take you a little closer. So there we go. So as you can see, obviously, as you've seen before, it's had the wire posts and fencing on there from Scale Model Scenery. I've now put some Woodland Scenics Briar Patches on there, so that's the green and the brown bushy type stuff there. There's also a couple of bits of lichen on there, or lichen. I think it's actually spelled lichen, pronounced lichen. And there's also just along there and on the bottom here, I put some buddleia, purple buddleia, and some more. I don't know if it's a cool surf or not. It was in my late dad's railway room, which is obviously our railway room now, which is that there. I don't know if you call it cool surf or not. You probably would. But yeah, that's in there. I've put that on as well. And on the brown there, you probably won't see it on that one, but you'll see it more on this one. Again, I've used a slightly lighter colour of that cool stuff and put it on the brown to make it look like it's still a little bit green on there. So it's not so brown. I've done it to that one as well, but because of the light, that one there, because of the light, I don't know if you'll quite see that. So yeah, I want to put a bit of lichen down there by the time I try and cover the gap, what's left over the board. So hopefully you'll agree that looks a lot better. I'll just show you what a couple of bits of what I used. So yeah, so this is the Briar Patch in the dry brown colour from Woodland Scenics, and that's the FS637, sorry. The green one, again, Woodland Scenics Briar Patch in medium green, and that's the FS638. So I've used that as well. And on the buddleia is this packet here. I'll just put it down there. Sorry, it's because it's unstable, and that's from. I actually picked this up from Folkestone Modern Railway Exhibition. It's from Dale Scenics. Obviously their website's on there and the email address is on there if you want to obtain some of that, or look out for them at Modern Railway Exhibitions in case they're there. So use that. Oh, and the trees, they're, well, that one there is a Primo Models tree. That's the chestnut tree, which David kindly got me for a birthday present. I'm not sure what make that one is there. I picked that up quite a while ago from John Duckfield Model Shop in Chelmsford. Well, it's just called John Duckfield's, but that's in Chelmsford in Essex, because I normally use that up there because I like to use local model shops if I can, and I use that when I'm visiting my mum and my family if I need anything. Oh, and I think the sheep are Hornby sheep. So there you go. So that is the main detail done on that embankment. And say there's only a few. I've only partially done this one. There's a bit of buddleia down there and there. I'll put some here, here, and there. Put bits of I don't know, the coarsey bumpy material type stuff there. I don't know what it is because I ain't got a name, and a bit of buddleia in there to fill in. I haven't really done this yet because it may alter, because Alan at Blackburn Junction, if you listen, hi mate, he said he was going to make a bridge to go across there for me, in which case I might have to dig all this up, so I don't want to do it in case Alan does it, but I need it done soon if you're going to do it, because I want to crack on. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that video. Hopefully I didn't go on for too long and you've got some hints and tips out of it and like what you saw. Obviously if you do like it, please do tickle the like button for me, it would be much appreciated. Leave your comments below, good or bad. Obviously if it's bad, try and do it constructively for me please. Let me know where you would go different and that. But hopefully in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed it, and If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you will consider subscribing to the channel as well. I'd really appreciate that. And on that subject, thank you so much for all my recent subscribers. Thank you for joining me. Hope to bring you more soon, probably in another part, because I've got to finish the other embankments off as well. And please don't forget to like and share the channel for me, to get me subscribers up even more and my views up, because I must admit the views on my last few videos have gone down, so I'm getting a bit worried, and I am wondering if it is worth carrying on. So please obviously do like and share and consider subscribing. We really much appreciate that. And all that, hopefully I'll see you all soon with part 2. Bye for now.